So today I'm going to teach you how to make a boat in 3ds Max using the function called loft. So let us begin. There are many other ways to create, but in this video I'm going to teach you how to do it using loft. So first select the top view and if you want expand it. Then click on the select splines line. While doing this, make sure that you have selected the snap toggle on. Now for doing it, click on anywhere in the top view. The snap toggle makes it attached to the grid. Now make the surface of the boat as you want it. The most basic shape of a boat from the top is a bit curved shape which ends right at where it started. Make sure that what you are doing is symmetrical because the boat is symmetrical from the center. So here is the basic top of our boat ready. Now what I want you to do is make a line separately which is of the length of the surface. Now if you see from the front or the back, you see that the basic shape on which the boat is made up of is a trapezium, as the sides of a boat come closer when we go down. So just at the side of the surface we are going to draw a trapezium. So this here is our trapezium closest line. Now if we look from the sides, what we see is not a trapezium. The basic shape of a boat is such that in the front it is a point, but at the back it is thick. So we are going to draw the same shape, but we are going to draw it from the opposite side. So here is my basic shape. Now come out of the top view and if you want select perspective. I'm going to expand it because it takes much time if I don't. Select line, then go to custom objects, select loft. Here I get two options, get path and get shape. Select get shape and click on the trapezium. Now this is going to be our boat, but it still doesn't look like it. So go to modify, select deformations, fit, deselect this make symmetrical option, otherwise our figure becomes symmetrical from both the axes. Select fit deformation X, get shape and press this one. Now if you want you can adjust the shapes here. Now go to display y-axis. Get shape has been already selected by us. Click on the top surface. Now this here is our boat. But as you can see, it is at a right angle to the axis. So select it. Click on rotate. Now here at x-axis, type 270° or -90°. So now your boat is vertical. But as you can see, it is still just a shape. It doesn't have the place where we stand in a boat. So now we are going to create that. Select modify list and type edit poly on your keyboard or just edit so that edit poly comes closer. Select polygon. Now as we cannot see the polygons here, press F4. This will give you all the grid lines. Now leaving a bit distance from the base and the top, select all the other all the other points in the middle. Now since this is done by using control, we have also selected other points. So while holding alt, drag your mouse. So now all the other points are deselected. Select bevel from here and at the inset value or the outline value, decrease a bit so the polygons go inside. Now change the height and drop it down. While dropping it down, make sure that it doesn't pass the lower boundary. So this here has been dropped down. Press the tick mark. Now, as you know, the inner part of the boat is also curved like the outer part. So while holding Alt, deselect the first group, and if you want the back group, use the move key, and after closing the snap toggle, bring it a bit down, making sure that you don't cross the base. Repeat this as many times as you want to make the boat look better. So now here we have created the basic model of the boat. We can make it more realistic or change the colors or add a texture to it. But here I've created the basic model as I had to. So now we are going to look at the mistakes that we usually do when we create this boat. So the first mistake that we do while doing this is, as instead of selecting this line, we select the trapezium and then do the loft. So if we do the loft while selecting trapezium, what we get is this. So this is one of the errors that we get while doing a boat. The other error that we usually get is that the shape of the boat is not what we thought. For example, while doing this line, I'm just going to draw different or a mirror shape of that same line. So, so this is my new shape of the line. Now for using that, I'm going to create the loft surface again. Now while doing this, I had selected the surface and not the line that I was going to use. So this is the second error that I get. Now I selected the line, doing loft, get shape. Now this is a new shape. Now on this, I'm going to fit my trapezium. Now what you see is this shape, not at all a boat. Now if we use another shape, another axis, so fit deformation Y, get shape, trapezium. Still there is no change. Now I'm going to show you one more error that we do. This time I'm doing the loft correctly with the trapezium here. And now while deforming, I'm going to use the new shape that I had taken. This. So now what you see is that the bottom of the ship is outwards and the top is inwards. This is another one of our errors. So here in this video, I have taught you how to create a boat using loft and what are the errors that we do in creating it. So this here is where I come to the end of my video. Thank you for watching it.